All right, I've got Peter Suneson here from Walking Mountain Science Center. Peter, you always have good information for everybody, and today we're going to talk about, hunter education, hunter awareness.
Exactly, and we had a fantastic presentation at Walking Mountains a couple weeks ago, right as kind of muzzleloader and archery season kicked off, on the science behind hunting. And so, it's kind of within our realm, our mission to educate people what hunters are out there doing. They are a management tool from our land managers. So we like to, they kind of get a bad rap here and there, kind of a stigmatized group. But they are providing a service, and I think it's our responsibility to educate people not only how to be safe when interacting and spending time in the woods during hunting season,
right,
but also kind of fill people in on what hunters are out there doing and
so they're serving a purpose. They're keeping. Oh, you go ahead and explain.
You're absolutely right. So as people have moved into wild environments, open spaces, we change the food chain. We get rid of major predators. We've gotten rid of all the wolves here in Colorado, and so we have to do something to make up for that absence in the food chain. And that is really what hunting is. Hunting is replacing these giant teeth with rifles, arrows,
right,
and different methods of hunting.
Right.
So hunters are that control. They are monitoring the populations. All the permits are set by state wildlife biologists with the best science available. So they are counting individual, populations of animals, and then they allow the hunters to go out and really manage that herd and those animals.
Right. And that's good information because people don't necessarily think about it that way. They think that people just want to go out and shoot their guns to be tough and to kill an animal, and that's not really that's not the purpose behind it.
That is not at all. And hunters, in my experience, 99% of hunters have a really great land ethic where they're very strict conservationists. They see themselves playing this role and utilizing the landscape to benefit not only them, recreation and getting out there, but also benefiting the animals and that natural food chain,
right,
which they are being a part of. They are becoming a part of now.
Okay, so what did you bring in today?
So I brought in a bear. We hear a lot about the bear in this area. Believe it or not, there is a bear hunting season. So we actually have people out with bear tags in this area. We also hear that there are a lot of bears in this area. So did a little research. There were about 6 fulfilled tags in Eagle County last year. So that means 6 harvested bears in Eagle County, about 1,000 statewide, and that was after about 17,000 hunter days.
Wow.
6% success rate hunting bear. Really, really hard is what that tells me. And one of the reasons why we have so many bear in this area, that there are unfulfilled tags, there are bears that have been, the amount that is in this area has been decided that we could lose a few, and there are unfulfilled tags, unfulfilled permits going out there. So hunters are doing their best. It's just really hard.
That's right. It's hard to hunt the bears.
Absolutely.
So obviously orange is important. Especially this time of year. Hunter orange.
Absolutely. Anywhere at this point that you are recreating, BLM lands, Forest Service lands, chances are you're going to interact with hunters. Even if you're on the trail, wear orange, dress your dogs in orange.
Yeah.
They make little harnesses, little vests. Anything you can do to make yourself look less like a wild animal this time of year is going to do you a world of good.
As much full body orange as possible, really. Not just a dog collar on your dog, but like you said, a vest. Make sure there's plenty of it out there.
Absolutely. Vest, hat. One of the things I tell people on our backcountry hikes is that we're on the trail. People shouldn't be hunting in that area, but if you're going to go off the trail to use the restroom like you should, always grab something orange.
Yeah, that's really good information.
Yep.
People want to find out more, you have stuff on the website?
WalkingMountains.org is your kind of one-stop shop for any of this information. You can always give us a call. Check out CPW's website for more hunting information. You can get a better sense of what actual seasons are and when those are running and who you might run into out in the woods.
And I think we're getting into first rifle for this season. We went through archery and muzzle loading, so now we're getting into the rifle season.
Exactly, and that usually brings, and that opens Saturday, and that usually brings many, many more people into the woods. Tourists start showing up, black powder, and archery folks are usually more local, but we'll start to see a lot of hunters out in the woods this time of year.
Good job. Peter, good information. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
You can go to Walking Mountains Science Center's information. They're walkingmountains.org for more information. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.